But it is time to get to our co-main event of the evening. It will be Garrett Gross taking on hometown boy Deron Carlis.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring out our next bout of the evening, Garrett Gross.
Coming to us by way of DuQuoin, Illinois, it is Bellator veteran Garrett Gross. Now, you may remember Garrett from a huge fight against Jeff Crotty. That was one of the serious fights. And as of course you can see as we talk about the fireworks in the cage, we've got the fireworks behind him tonight. Garrett Gross is coming off a win over Malcolm Smith in the Shamrock FC cage. He took some time off, moved out of ATT in Florida, come back to Illinois to Saban's MMA, and he says that is what pushed me to be better because now I have more individual attention and it's all eyes on him.
Yeah, Garrett Gross came back home to really tune up his training camp. He learned a lot of ATT, and now he brought that home where he's most comfortable, and he's going to pursue his career from here on out.
Now, Garrett Gross sports an 8-5 record, but that is not nearly something that talks truly to the skill of Garrett Gross.
Yeah, Garrett Gross is 8-5, but Garrett Gross has lost to 5 very skilled fighters.
Let's bring out his opponent tonight, Deron Carlis.
Making his way to the cage tonight, it is Deron Carlis. He comes to us by way of American Top Team HB and trains alongside Bellator vet LC Davis. Now, he said that this was a very tough and grinding camp for him. Carlis said that I went and I worked on every hole in my last game as I was coming off of that loss, and I do not want that taste again. As we get ready for our tale of the tape, Garrett Gross, 28 years old, 5'9", 155 pounds, out of DuQuoin, Illinois. Deron Carlis, 30 years old, 5'5", 159 pounds. Deron Carlis missed weight for this contest.
Yeah, missed weight by almost 5 pounds. You know, that's quite a bit. You know, and being the shorter fighter, you know, could that tell you that he's not trained as hard, that he didn't work on his diet as hard? You know, a lot of questions to be answered out of Deron Carlis this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, fighting out of the blue corner this evening, he stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighs in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of DuQuoin, Illinois, Garrett Gross. His opponent tonight, fighting from across the cage out of the red corner this evening. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighs in at 159.2 pounds. Fighting out of Kansas City, Missouri, Deron Carlis.
Here we go with our co-main event of the evening. Deron Carlis taking on Garrett Gross. Jeremy Johnson along with my partner Kevin Angle live here from Ameristar Casino in Kansas City, Missouri. Huge night of fights already, and this one looks to be starting as Deron Carlis looking for that big takedown on Garrett Gross. Now, he may have missed weight for this contest, but Deron Carlis is no joke.
Yeah, Deron Carlis looks to have quite the size advantage on Garrett Gross. Just looks to be a lot thicker and filled out than Garrett Gross is. A bit of a positional battle right there. Carlis was just kind of holding on. Now Gross has worked back to full guard.
Nice pass back into full guard here by Gross.
But as we stated earlier, Gross isn't really a work from your back, try and finish you from full guard type of player. Gross wants to work up to his feet, and he wants to land strikes on the feet or be in top position on the ground.
Gross right now is trying to get his back on the cage to try to start to work up. Gross trying to pass here, trying to look, moving around, trying to throw some type of submission. Deron Carlis doing a good job here of stuffing that position.
Yeah, it looked like Gross was momentarily looking for an armbar on the right arm of Carlis.
Oh, big shot there coming from Deron Carlis.
Yeah, those were some nice short elbows from Carlis.
Gross trying to work to get up here. This is a tough position, though, as Deron Carlis is playing that head position game to maintain where Gross stays.
Yeah, one of the problems with this position Garrett Gross is in is you have to let go of that full guard to try and get up. It's always a kind of a nerve-wracking position to let go of that full guard.
And Carlis is holding him down here. Oh, he gives up his back.
Gross needs to be careful. Now Gross is in half guard with the underhook position. He needs to use that to work to sweep or get up.
Deron Carlis doing a good job of keeping the pressure here on Garrett Gross.
Now Gross works to his feet. Good job.
Oh, nice knee from Gross. Big hands coming.
Gross doesn't want to be over aggressive though and give Carlis
a head kick.
Head kick.
Oh my goodness. Gross is nailing Carlis with everything he has. Referee Mark Lawson right on top of it. Garrett Gross survives a horrible position, comes to land that head kick knockout.
Beautiful, beautiful left leg head kick from Garrett Gross. Drops Carlis.
What a shot here coming from Garrett Gross.
Gross was very patient from his back, waited for the right time, worked up, and immediately went after Carlis.
Big hands, gets away from it. As we see here, huge head kick right on the chin.
Yeah, left shin right on the chin of Deron Carlis.
Big win for Garrett Gross, moving that record up to 9-5. That's got to taste a little bit better.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has ended. 3 minutes and 25 seconds of the first round. Your winner by TKO out of the blue corner, Garrett Gross.
Great head kick knockout by Garrett Gross. Up to Jeremy's going to be speaking with Garrett Gross right now.
I am here with Garrett Gross. Now, Garrett, you were in a tough position there originally. Before you got that stand-up, was he really heavy on top?
Yeah, he was strong. I knew he was going to be strong. You can tell by looking at him.
So now, let's take a look here up at the big screen. Walk me through this head kick.
Oh, I could tell he's dropping his hands a little bit, and I seen that the switch kick was there, so I threw it, and it landed flush.
Big shot there coming for the win. Garrett Gross, great job tonight.
Thank you, sir.
All right, guys, Garrett Gross.